Hi everybody. Thank you very much for your time and consideration for this Cuckoo clock being offered here on eBay. She's a beauty, huh? This one is known as a Rococo carving theme. Pretty desirable, very desirable. I think they're gorgeous personally. This one is done in like a, dark red mahogany, a Bombay mahogany maybe, something like that. Surprisingly, this one has a manufacturer's label on the rear door. It is done by the, believe it or not, but the American Cuckoo Clock Company out of Philadelphia, I believe. As far as when it was manufactured, I wouldn't say 19th century. I'd say early 20th, 1900 to 1925 maybe, something like that. For the most part, it's in pretty nice shape. It does not have the original pendulum. I threw a maple leaf pendulum of my own on there just for the sake of selling a clock with a pendulum. I measured the length of the pendulum with another Rococo I have, and the length of the stick is identical. Furthermore, the label in the back was covered up by a previous owner, with some plastic or something, just to retain its condition, for the purposes of authenticity or something like that. The case carvings are pretty nice. Nothing missing. They're not bad at all. I believe it has the original weights. The chains properly fit their respective sprockets in the movement. However, on the crown pediment, the topper, if you haven't already noticed, you see this side here. It's got this small portion of carving. It is unfortunately missing on this side. It's supposed to go from here to approximately there. That's about the only thing, aesthetically missing from the carving. I do not have the missing piece. The clock is exactly as I received it, as you see it here today. The veneer on the sides and the roof, it's all in pretty good shape, Your pediment hooks are still there, and everything's all in one piece as far as regarding that. It's got the enamel cartouche numerals for the dial. It's got, these celluloid hands. I just threw them on there. I didn't have any carved bone hands to put on there that would match these very white cartouche numerals. So I put the celluloid hands on there. I don't know if I mentioned, but I believe the weights to be original. Chains are a proper fit. The movement, and I'm going to verify this, but I think this one needs an overhaul. If I can remember correctly, the intermediate wheel on a time train has some sloppy pivots. There's too much movement there. If I can recall correctly, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check that and verify that for you. State it in the item description on the listing. But anyway, moving on. Not bad as far as condition. It's just missing that one carving area right here. The gong on it, it's rather it's like tinny. I really don't like the way it sounds. I'm not trying to knock the clock down, but I'm just trying to be as informative and honest as possible. I'll set it off for you here so you can listen to it. The movement's working as one would expect. It's time train is working okay. The pendulum beat is pretty strong, but like I said, it's movement. It's going to require an overhaul regardless. I'm just going to recommend and advise that someone either have it done by a professional or do it yourself, or maybe you've got a spare movement lying around, but it'd be nice to keep the original movement, which I believe this is the original movement. Again, I have to confirm that. Anyway, the wood bird is he's a little rough. I've definitely seen much better. I've seen worse though too. So he's not the best I've ever seen, but he's there, he's present, and I believe he's his linkage is all good. So all right, let's set it off so you can listen to it, and you'll understand what I mean about this. The gong on it, it's kind of tinny sounding or something. I changed the gong. So here we go. So sorry, I got a mosquito biting my ear. All right, I'm not sure if it's sequenced properly, but let's find out. it's not. Well, I guess that's about all I gotta say. I mean, obviously I'll sequence the Cuckoo calls with the hands on the dial, but I think I put some nice leather top, you know, bellows in here. Green marble paper leather top bellows. They were NOS bellows I had. The bellows are in fantastic condition, if I can remember correctly. Again, I'll verify that and explain in detail in the item description on the listing. Anyway, you know, yeah, if you got any questions, you know, be happy to answer them. As soon as I get them, just respond through eBay, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, thanks everyone.